Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Amanda Leibovitz, and I am one of the cycling coaches for Team SOCOM. I am really excited that you've chosen to join us for a guided training ride today. But before you get started with Coach Don, who will be leading this ride from his garage in Tampa, I'm going to walk you through some key bits of information that will explain what you can expect from this ride and how you can get the most out of your time in the saddle. So hang with me for a couple more minutes and then we will get to pedaling. Our ride today is a 35-minute ride with threshold intervals. Threshold effort is considered our top-end effort that we can sustain for 20 to 60 minutes. So while this effort level is certainly hard, it is also sustainable and most like our time trial effort for those who are familiar with racing. Coach Don will be guiding you through each of our threshold intervals, and we will roll through a series of 3 intervals that get progressively longer in duration from 1 minute to 3 minutes with equal parts rest. This ride can be completed inside or outside with whatever equipment you have available. If you don't have your own indoor trainer set up, you can easily complete this session on a spin bike or other stationary bike at the gym. We typically do not use speed as a gauge of effort, since a lot of different variables can affect our speed if we're riding inside or outside. Therefore, we will be using RPE as a measure of effort for those completing this ride without a smart trainer or bike computer, which means we're going to go by feel to determine what feels easy and what feels hard. Those who have access to a smart trainer or power meter will be using the percentage of FTP as our metric to gauge effort by staying within 45 to 55% of FTP for our easy intervals and holding 100% FTP for our hard intervals. Most importantly, and regardless of what kind of equipment you have accessible, you should feel like you have 2 different and very distinct levels of effort during this ride, easy and hard. Your easy intervals are meant to be a time for you to recover between hard efforts, so really allow yourself the brief breaks so that you can hit the next hard interval with everything you've got. Lastly, if you're planning to complete this ride outdoors, please, please, please wear a helmet and make sure that you have a safe stretch of road to complete your work intervals. If you're unfamiliar with RPE, it's your personal evaluation of how hard you feel your body is working based on the physical sensations you experience during physical activity, which may be things like trouble breathing, burning muscles, or feeling your heart pounding in your chest. RPE, or rate of perceived exertion, is often rated on a scale from 1 to 10, or is described in terms like easy, moderate, and hard. For this ride, we will have 2 distinct levels of effort, which would be easy at an RPE of 2 to 3 out of 10, and hard at an RPE of 7 to 8 out of 10. Remember, our hard efforts are not an all-out effort, and we want to try to approach these shorter intervals as if we were planning to hold them for much longer. Working harder than directed isn't necessarily bad, but it will change the purpose and the benefits of this ride. So we encourage you to be intentional about trying to dial in that threshold or time trial effort during the work intervals and really allowing your body to recover during the rest intervals. So now that you know what to expect from this ride and how to manage your effort throughout the session, we'll hand things over to Coach Don down in Tampa, Florida, who will get things rolling.
SOCOM, Coach Don here, one of your cycling coaches. Today, we're going to do an individual training session. You and I, one-on-one. And for those who want a little more detailed information, here is the written training plan that we are going to follow. So, let's get started.
Now it's an opportunity for you and I to go one-on-one and conduct our training session. Today's session we're going to focus on hard versus easy efforts, and we're going to use our scale of RPE. So you should be able to identify and feel the difference between our workout the hard efforts during our workout and the easy efforts during our workout. First thing you want to focus on is making sure that you're warmed up, whether that's in the garage or whether that's out on the street. Anytime I go to an event, I always want to ensure that I at least have 7 to 10 minutes of warm-up. Key areas or key focuses that I want to have are A, making sure that I keep my cadence up. So I want to be spinning about 90 revolutions per minute. I want to put in a couple of hard efforts to make sure that I start to get the blood circulating through my body, make sure that my muscles are adequately warmed up before I get to the start line. And that's the same whether I'm in the garage or on the road. So let's get started. 7 minutes. Go ahead and pick up your cadence. Make sure that you're spinning at least above 90 revolutions per minute. Incorporate a couple of hard all-out efforts. 30 seconds. And easy. Woo! Okay, again. 30 seconds. Moderately hard. And then easy. Shift. There we go. Keep that cadence nice and high. Good point. As you find where your upper limit is with your cadence, is that when I feel myself start to bounce in the saddle, I know I've reached that maximum RPM that I'm able to generate. The more times you're able to touch that point, or that higher RPM range, the more you're going to train those muscles to be quickly reactive and increase the RPMs that you can sustain. Now, let's take it and let's do a 1 minute warm up, 2 of those with 1 minute rest in between, or RBI, and let's see how it feels. slower cadence, more load, developing more strength, and at the same time, enhancing our endurance. And easy. Spin the pedals nice and easy. 1 minute. And 1 minute. Increase the intensity, increase the resistance to be at a moderate effort. And easy. Okay. Drink a drink of water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All right. Now that I'm all wet, let's get started with today's training session. Okay, now that I'm all wet, let's get started with today's training session. First, water. Nectar of the gods. Okay, remember, today's training session, you saw the outline, you saw the detailed information. Let me explain to you a little bit more about what we're going to be doing. Okay, we're going to be doing 1 minute at a moderate intensity, 1 minute rest, 1 minute at a harder intensity. For those of you who are looking at your RPE scale, should be about a 7 or an 8. From there, we're going to do 1 minute rest. We're going to do a 2 minute hard interval, or 2 minute hard training session with 2 minutes rest in between. Then we're going to go into a 3 minute training block, 3 minutes rest, and then we're going to go into a 1 minute hard training interval, 1 minute rest, 2 minute hard training interval, 2 minutes rest, 3 minute hard training interval, and then recover. Now, for those of you who still have ample light and the weather outside is conducive to safely riding your bike, you can do this outside. I prefer to do this on an indoor trainer. It gives me allows me to have the opportunity to focus, to be more concerted with my time, and also I can integrate other training tools for me to be able to utilize to measure how well I'm doing. I can use my heart rate monitor, I can use power, but for this lesson, we're going to continue to focus on RPE, being able to recognize between an easy effort and a hard effort. So let's get started. Okay, bring your cadence up to 90, increase the resistance. 1 minute. And easy. Okay. Remember, this is your time to give yourself a little bit of a respite or recover. Keeping your cadence high. So we're preventing or keeping from lactic acid from building up in our muscles. And also don't forget, hydrate. Fifteen seconds. And go. 1 minute, hard effort. 10 seconds. Hard, come on. Stay with it. Stay in it. And recover. Nice and easy. 1 minute recovery. "30 seconds. Next, we're going to go 2 minutes hard effort. It's going to be a little bit below, or just a step below, your 1 minute effort. The point here is that I want to be able to complete the entire 2 minute interval. Even if I have to decrease the load or resistance in order to be able to achieve that. Okay? Ready? Go. 2 minutes. One minute. "30 seconds. Ten. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes recovery. One minute. Hydrate. "30 seconds. Remember, the next one is 3 minutes. Hard to moderately hard intensity resistance, and push through. Remember, we're building strength and power. Ready? And go. 3 minutes. One minute. 2 left. Stay in the fight, guys. Stay in the fight. Two minutes. 1 minute left. Stay strong. Come on. Come on, no falling out. Stay on the throttle. 30 seconds. Ten. 5. And recover. 3 minutes. Water, water, water. Woo! You made it this far. We're over halfway through. Nothing is going to stop us now. After our 3-minute interval, rest. Go back in and do 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy, 2 minutes hard, 2 minutes easy, 3 minutes hard, and then recover. Minimum of 5 minutes. Okay? Hey, preventing lactic acid buildup, staying cooled in our muscles, make sure that they're nice and flushed out. That way we'll hopefully avoid any soreness when we roll out of bed tomorrow morning. 1 minute, baby, 1 minute. 1 minute till we get back into our next session. 1 minute hard, 1 minute recovery. Thirty seconds. $15 seconds. Remember, 1 minute, hard effort, 1 minute recovery. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Shifting, increasing the intensity or the resistance. $30 seconds. Come on. Stay on the throttle. Five, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute recovery. $30 seconds. $15, 10, 5, 2 minutes. Hard effort. One minute. $30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. 2-minute recovery. $15 seconds. Remember, 3 minutes. Ready? Go. Come on, stay in the fight. 3 minutes, hard effort. Want to see your lungs on the handlebars, your heart on the top tube, your heart in your hands, your heart in your chest. Come on. Hard effort, sustained hard effort. One minute. 2 minutes left. Let's go. Stay there. Stay with me. Halfway. One minute, team. Come on. You got this. Push. $30 seconds. $15. 10. Come on. Enough. Woo! Nice job, guys. Now, we want to be able to do 5-minute cool down, okay? Focus on keeping those legs or those arms spinning if you're using the hand cycle. Relatively high cadence, allowing your respiration and your heart rate to come back down. Water. SOCOM, once again, it's been an honor to serve you, this great organization, Warrior Care Coalition, and everybody that's affiliated with it. When you're ready, let's go to the start line. Don Jackson,